friends. Well, let's arrange the angle of things a little bit. Change continues to happen. Am I audible? I have a fan. Let's turn the fan down. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Um, I put different wheels on my computer chair and it changed the height of my computer chair. And then my seat cushion was too tall. And I'm trying another seat cushion, but I think it's too tall too. I may dash out on the first break and change my seat cushion because this one feels kind of weird. It just is like a little bit smaller. Ooh, pretty swirly stars. So yeah, also I am putting on very cozy socks right now because cozy is the plan. We have a reflection, the ring light, and reflection. Oh, I no fall. Like that. Haha. No, we still have a reflection. It's like almost gone. Appearing, disappearing, light reflection. Oh man, we're like it's going down, like sunset, gradually going down. If I angle it, still there. Hmm. I don't know, guys. Okay, let's try moving the lamp further over this way. Just in the corner of the screen. What if I moved the screen a little bit? Ta-da! We fixed. Okay, I do not need to be hearing beeps from my phone that I'm streaming. Only emergency beeps. Okay, so I just updated my category in the middle of the just starting scene, but it doesn't look updated to me. So I'm going to try to do that again. Let's try one more time. I was not sure. The long dark. Oh, excellent, Makona. Okay. So it's weird. Sometimes I click update and it's like, yes, I updated. And then it continues to show me the old thing, but it shows you the new thing. But I don't have the confidence that makes me feel, secure in the fact that I actually did the thing, if you know what I mean. I'm going to go ahead and do a Twitter notification before we start into the game. You guys, I had fun playing The Long Dark on Monday. So much fun that I decided to give the story mode a try again. Now, I've never gotten very far in the story mode, but I had even more fun playing the story mode. And I thought, we could maybe do that because for some reason this game just seems very, very January, February appropriate. Because I've never lived in a place where it's that cold and snowy year round. And of course, in the story, there's some kind of a major change to the world and the weather, and I don't know whether it was something like poles flip, like it's a mystery. Maybe I'll know when I finish the story mode, maybe not. But some sort of a like geomagnetic something happened. And also, we're in the very far north of Canada. So I don't know whether it's snowy because it happens to be winter, or whether it's snowy because it's just that cold all the time in that part of the world, in that story. Meanwhile, I am holding my phone in my hand and not doing a Twitter notification. Um, let's actually do the Twitter notification. Let's see. How about we say starting? Is it called story mode? Let's pull it up and find out what it's called. Felix, hello. How are you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. You know, I was just thinking about the fact that my Wednesday stream used to be evenings, US Eastern time. And I changed it to afternoons. I have so many more European friends here now. But I also have fewer mods available at this time on Wednesday. It's really interesting. I started I started streaming Wednesday afternoon right after adding a whole bunch of mods to the roster, and they weren't available on Wednesday afternoon. And Constellazio is modding all of the streams, which is too many of the streams. I don't know, Constellazio. I'm just talking generally. That in general, even after I added a whole bunch of mods, when I changed the time on Wednesday, suddenly I changed it to a time when people were working, basically. So I kind of am thinking about whether or not to add any mod from Europe. I haven't decided whether or not I'm going to. I'm just thinking out loud at the moment. And logging in to Steam so that I can find out what the story mode in the Long Dark called, so that I can, do the tweet. So, keeping eyes as far as possible from the screen, using a smaller screen, taking regular breaks, and not playing when you're drowsy or fatigued are things that the game developers suggest for reducing your risk of epileptic situation. Also, they say please don't assume that the things you learn about survival in this game will keep you alive in real life in a survival situation. Exactly, Constellazio. You deserve that. Okay, it's called Wintermute. That won't say anything to people who don't know The Long Dark, but I'll use both Wintermute and Story Mode. And I need to turn on audio in a way that you guys can hear it nicely and not in an echoey fashion. Wait, Pro Streamer. I know what I'm doing. I swear I know what I'm doing. You'd think 4 years later I would know. Desktop audio. Tabbing out of the game, turning your audio on. How is the balance? I don't see. Oh, wait, that's because. Let's tab back in. Is it too loud for you? It's way too loud for me. Okay, that's better for me. How are your ears? Is the balance between game sound, music stuff, and my voice good? I have the microphone kind of where it's going to be. We're fine? Excellent. And I need a link and the go live notification. And that's pretty quick to do due to autocomplete. Yeah. All right. We got it. So, shall we jump in? Really excited. I have to tab out in order to go to OBS and go to the gaming scene and make sure that you guys can see the right thing. And it worked. All right. So the expansion is for after Wintermute. I haven't played all through Wintermute. I haven't gotten very far in the game, and it was a long time ago when I played. I never got out of the little town, so I think it's very unlikely that today during stream we'll get farther than I've ever gotten before, but we'll see how it goes. All right, our options are Green Survivor. I'll read this. Well, how about if I'll just read this out loud. For new players most interested in pensive exploration and storytelling, most survival elements are tuned to be very forgiving. Wildlife may attack but are less aggressive. Capable Survivor. For players with some experience and those looking for a balance between exploration and survival, wildlife is sparse but can seek you out. Survival elements are challenging but resources are plentiful. Hardened Survivor. For veteran players looking for a punishing survival experience, hostile wildlife is common and will hunt you down. All survival elements are tuned to be particularly challenging. I can tell you that I do not want to play Hardened Survivor mode on stream. I might want to play that someday on my own, but it just doesn't feel like the vibe for us for in our stream. Also, look at this jacket. Look at the big old rabbit patch on the back. This reminds me of a tattoo that a friend got recently. Not for the faint of heart, exactly. So I would be open to having a vote between Green Survivor and Capable Survivor. Constellazio, I'm not going to ask you to do that. I'm going to tab out of my game. This is going to break the music, but in order to interact with OBS, I need to do that. What? Oh, how about if we have an American keyboard, not an Esperanto keyboard? What gameplay mode? Green Survivor. Capable Survivor. We're doing a speed poll, 1 minute. Poll is up. Thanks. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Feeling like I forgot to take pain meds today, and it's not the case. I did take pain meds. Hello, hello, my friend. It's so nice to see you. How are you doing? Well, to see your beautiful name.
Astrid?
Oh no. I'm in trouble. Oh.
Oh. Astrid!
Yuck, 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 yuck. "12 hours earlier." That was a very short 12 hours earlier, if you all missed it. Evidently, that was foreshadowing. We have now traveled back in time 12 hours to the Jackrabbit Hangar.
The Joker. Seems about right.
Levels okay?
Feels like another record cold snap on the way. I'd better get a fire going before the pipes freeze up again.
Let's see. Yeah. Put the ace on the 2. But I'm cold. Let's start a fire. Oh. No go. Chance of success, 0%. Tinder. Wood for firewood. Starter. Accelerant. 0% chance of success. Uh-oh.
Great
Map.
Bear Island. Dad used to fly there all the time. He said it used to be beautiful. Not much reason to go there these days, since the quakes and all.
You can see on the bottom left, I'm cold. Sleepy. Not thirsty. Peckish. Alright, we need some kind of something to help us start the fire here. Wait, wouldn't matches be on the desk or something? Ah, yes. Okay, let's get. Alright, 75% chance of success. Cross your fingers, friends. Work? Yes. All right. What have we got? Equipment. I'm up in there. Cart requires hacksaw to break down. Box. Wood. There. Books. Tools. Can I take tools? Could use some tools. Let's take tools. Hot plate.
Cheap electric crap. Never works when you need it.
Well, tea. Could I make some tea? It's not working.
Damn, I was right. Pipes froze up again.
Nope, cannot make tea. That's sad. Okay. Let's check out this beautiful plane. My goodness. Name? Right. Oh, here's the rabbit in the target. Again.
I don't remember needing my parka this early in the season. It seems to get colder every year. Well, here we are, old girl. Your best flights may be behind you, but you're still beautiful to me. And anyways, you're all I've got. I'd sure love to give you one last great adventure. Getting pretty late in the day. Guess I could take a nap.
Thing in here. I'm tired. Take a nap. Okay. Can I like put my nose out of doors, see what the wind chill is like? No? Rules? No, no rules for me. Candy bar. Yes, please. Box? Yeah, it's actually getting late. I don't see why we're taking a nap. I think we should be... Right.
Those were better days.
Is it still really quiet to you guys?
Who could that be?
Landline.
Jackrabbit Remote Transport, Mackenzie speaking.
I told her not to come up.
Okay, we're gonna change the audio level a little bit.
To fly in this weather. For once, will you not be so damn
Whoa,
stubborn and
whoa,
listen?
slow down, Maureen. What are you talking about?
She just showed up. Said you'd see her. Said you'd fly her north. I know you need the money. The weather service.
It's okay, Maureen. I've got it from here.
Hello, Will.
What are you doing here?
It's been a while, I know.
Yeah. Years. I haven't heard from you since...
I know. I know. And I wouldn't be here if it weren't important.
Well... What brings you... I mean... Are you sick?
No, not me. But I need to get to someone who is.
Right. So you're still a doctor?
Yes, I'm still a doctor.
I thought that after... Why are you here?
I need your help. There's an isolated community in the northern part of Great Bear. Someone there is very sick.
Great
and
Bear? There's nothing there anymore. Not since...
I know. But I have to get there.
Still trying to save the world, huh?
Somebody has to.
What's that supposed to mean?
Mackenzie, Will, I didn't come here to fight about the past. I need a pilot to take me somewhere remote. Someone who won't ask too many questions. Someone I can trust.
Wait. Questions? Astrid, are you in trouble?
Are you gonna help me, or not?
What's in the case?
See, there's that thing about no questions, remember?
What's in the case, Astrid?
No questions.
Some questions seem kind of reasonable
weather out there
considering
is
it's
bad.
a big favor.
Bad. When it's getting worse. You walk in here after... years. I could have been dead. You could have been. And then you show up and you want me to just risk my life flying into the middle of the great northern nowhere to deliver you in some mystery metal case to some remote wilderness outpost, All because you walked in here and asked me to?
Yes.
About the size of it?
Astrid, you can't bring him back.
This isn't about that.
I know how hard it's been.
No. You don't know, Mackenzie. You don't know anything.
You don't think I feel it too?
Are you gonna take me or not? The longer I wait, the worse it'll get. Damn it. I don't have time for this.
Wait. The worse what we'll get? Why do I have a feeling you're not talking about the weather?
Because I'm not.
Throw your bags in the plane. I'll get started on pre-flight. Better buckle up tight, because it's gonna be a rough ride.
Okay. I think I need to move my camera because I want to look like I'm looking at the game, looking at
Let's
the game.
see.
Ooh, sorry
2
about that.
people plus enough fuel to get us out to Great Bear and back leaves
She's already in.
almost no capacity for cargo. If we're too heavy, we'll burn through our fuel before we get there. I'll have to be careful about what else I take with me.
Okay, I'm gonna alt tab out so that I can move over here. Let's try this. I don't know whether this is the right choice, but this will let me look at the game here and at chat here, which I feel like makes more sense. So there is not entered where the camera is. Okay, load Astrid's gear into the plane. First aid kit, distress pistol kit. Oh, here's Astrid's hard case, Astrid's backpack.
Astrid's traveling pretty light. Wherever she's going, she must not be planning to stay long. The mysterious case. Astrid definitely doesn't want to talk about what's inside, which means she's probably not supposed to have it.
Huh. That's interesting.
The distress pistol kit is heavy, but I'd hate to end up in an emergency situation without it. Astrid's a doctor, so we're covered there. But probably best to have some extra meds just in case. Water, energy bars, purification tablets. Breakfast of champions.
Aren't I supposed to put the things in the hatch? Okay.
Just need to grab my parka and we can go.
All right. Here we go. Maybe this is the big adventure that he wanted to take.
You're still wearing it.
Wearing what?
Your ring. Our ring.
Oh. Yeah. I mean, I just forgot to take it off.
I wear mine too.
Why?
Memories, I guess.
I thought you wanted to forget.
Not all of it.
Look. I should have looked for you.
It's okay. I've kept busy.
This all seems pretty familiar. You still working with that researcher, Doctor? What's his name?
No. No, I'm not working at the center anymore.
Well, then where?
I'm working on my own.
How'd that
Freelance,
feel?
you could say.
Freelance doctor. That sounds legit.
I don't question your life choices, Mackenzie. Plenty of things you could be doing besides hanging out in your dad's old plane and drinking in the daytime.
Hey, we had a lot of good times in this plane. And it's under control.
I know, okay? I'm not here to fight, really.
I think about him all the time, you know?
I know you do.
Not talking.
But I did. The choice I made. I did it for us.
You don't have to. Let's just not.
It's important that you hear this.
Please don't.
There's things I need to
Mackenzie, not now. There's.
say. Just let me tell you.
Will, shut up for a second. Something's wrong.
That is not good.
What's going on?
Power's gone. Whole electrical system looks fried.
Shit! What's happening?
No power means we're going down. Hold tight.
Will?
Raw meat and fish give off a scent. Attracts predators. Good to know.
Astrid?
Here we are, 12 hours later. Ugh. We cannot again, please. We've already seen this once. I don't need to see that again. I don't. I really don't.
Astrid! I must have gone right through the windshield.
Ow.
Trees broke my fall.
Just a little cut. So, speaking of not taking survival advice from this game, use first aid to stop the blood loss. This is good advice.
Blood loss.
However, not removing a foreign object lodged in your body until you are in a situation where you can actually do something about stopping the blood loss. Because see, here's the thing. Oh yeah, he does have a bandage on him. Thank goodness. Alright, what have we got here? Objectives. Survive the night. Try to climb out of the ravine and use first aid to stop the blood loss. First objective completed. Sweet. That's what happened to me before. This, what I know about people, what I know about places, what I know about things. I don't know nothing about nothing.
Making my head feel thick.
Actions. View your journal and current mission objectives through the radial menu. Show the radial menu, press and hold space. I did know that. Food. Use the radial menu. Quickly eat food items by pressing space. Use the backpack screen to see all your food items and eat from there. Tip: from your backpack, you can assign your favorite food to the radial menu for access. Okay, do we have food? We have no food. Okay, we're gonna try and climb out of the ravine, huh? Books. Sticks. Newsprint. No. We should grab some stuff
That's smarts.
here where there are some resources. I mean, the first thing that I usually do when I'm playing a game is pick up everything and get overburdened. That's how I play video games. How do you play video games? Oh,
Damn, that's smarts.
did I hit the fire? Don't want to spend any significant amount of time gathering resources. I only want to gather resources that will not cost me in time. Well, we did the first aid.
That hurts.
Oh, I'm freezing. Use fires to melt snow. Cook food, keep from freezing to death. New objective, start a fire. What is this?
That hurts.
Okay. Make a fire. Oh. I have a 95% chance of success. Salut on Elliot. Kiel Chio Chevi, Bonvenwan, Alchitie. Teeny! Hello, welcome in, Jade. Gonna lurk while I watch while I study. Guys, I'm gonna tab out of the game so that I can give a shout out to Teeny Heals. Teeny does wholesome ASMR and I love it so much. Aw, Jade. It's so nice to see we're having
Oh, good. I
green
need to rest up.
survivor story mode. So this is like, we're just experiencing the story and less like getting eaten by wolves. Fewer incidences of getting eaten by wolves. And Elliot, tell us a little bit about yourself if you want to. Where in the world are you watching from? If you ĉu vi parolas la anglan aŭ ne? Ne gravas. Vi povas diri ion ajn en Esperanto en la babilejo. Esperanto ĉiam bonvenas ĉi tie. Se vi volas diri de kie vi spektas, de bone. Vi ne? Ankaŭ tute bone. Okay, I'm cold, but I'm getting warmer. I'm thirsty. I have nothing to drink. Hungry. I have nothing to eat. What am I learning? Sleep in the caves and then try and climb out of the ravine. Okay. Let's put all of the fire. Let's put all of fire? Let's put all of the wood on the fire. If we can stay warm throughout the night. That's 5 hours of fire. And I learned how to take a torch and extinguish it for later and put it away. So excited for myself. Extinguishing, putting it away. Let's take 3. Go. And maybe, oh, we're warming up quickly. I like that. Let's go get a little bit more wood. Getting cold, cold, cold. Running back to the fire. Not the torches. Oh, 4 hours, 46 minutes of fire. That's, I mean, it's not like I'm needing an 8-hour sleep. I probably just need a really long nap. Let's try. We sleep for. Oh, I could choose how long I could sleep. Did not mean to go to sleep before putting more wood on the fire.
Astrid hasn't come looking for me. Which means she can't come looking for me.
Start. Swear I put a
Because
granola
she's
bar.
hurt. Or worse. I'd better get back up to the crash site.
Well, now we can see better at least. But it's already evening? My gosh, I slept for a really long time. It's that. Good. A little confused about find her. I recall crossing a log. Ah, Here's the look. We do a lot of code switching here. Esperanto and English are the main languages of the stream. We also use some French and German sometimes, a little Spanish.
I could probably climb that.
I see berries. I know I'm hungry. Oh, no. I'm gonna do that. Time. And I know I'm getting cold again. So let's take the things that don't take time to get. Very thirsty and I'm very starving hungry. But sleeping did eat these. Oh, rose hips? Those aren't just for snacks. Like make tea. Any more? I speak
Drink almost
English,
anything about now.
Esperanto, some Spanish. A good bit of Spanish. It's very rusty. I haven't used Spanish regularly in decades. Cherry Bell, welcome in. So good to see you. I speak some German. I can. No, don't go down. I just wanted the rose hips. Oh, don't go back down again. Dude, you don't have the energy for that. Be more careful. My French is coming along. I feel much more comfortable with French now than I did 2 years ago. Because last year I had the chance to spend about 5 months in Quebec and France. Now, I was with Esperanto speakers, but I still had opportunities to hear French and practice French. I'm learning Swedish. Studied some Russian when I was in college, but a year of college Russian doesn't get you very far. And I haven't continued. Okay, so it's super rusty because college was a long time ago. I'm very. I was going to take a break from learning Esperanto to go back to learning Spanish. I did that as well. Oh, there's the plane. I was watching Netflix in Spanish. Yes, finding shows that you love in your target languages. It's awesome, especially
Not sure which of us looks worse.
when the shows have subtitles in the target language. Yeah, his baby. He feels really bad about that. I would. Especially because, are we gonna get out? Oh, drink that right now. Jacket!
I've been looking for you.
Ew. Let's go back here. We're gonna drink soda. Oh, yeah. Took some French in high school, says Cherry Bell, but that was so long ago. I hear ya. Tried learning some German a few years ago, but don't have the capacity now. It takes a certain amount of mental bandwidth, certainly.
Astrid's back. Locked.
It doesn't look locked. Those thingy things look
Whatever's
open.
in this case, Astrid was ready to die for it. I hope she hasn't already died for it.
Where did her backpack? Objective, look for clues. I'm gonna eat your granola bar, Astrid. Hey, here's what I don't understand. Why didn't Astrid take this stuff with her? I do not remember packing a bedroll. Go and have a look out. What's this?
someplace to escape this cold.
Oh. Yes. I was watching The Order about werewolves and mages in Spanish.
I think I can use this.
You found the right person to ask questions about the making of Pasporto a la Tutamundo. It was filmed in San Francisco, and we filmed every summer. There was a break of 1 year right before the last series filmed. But yeah, we did a certain number of episodes per summer. It wasn't always exactly the same. White Dove, welcome, welcome, welcome. So good to see you. We are survivors of a plane crash. That plane. In the great frozen wasteland of the Canadian North, which is... And picking up some burnable material, looking for clues, because we had a passenger who appears to be ex-wife, and don't know where she is. Wait, this is back where I came from. To go. Aha. Fine. This? Yes. Uh-huh. See that?
She definitely passed through here.
Scarf.
I could hurry.
Sprinting can help you escape bad weather or dangerous predators. Press J for more. I would like more info. Thank you. The last of it was filmed in 2001. We didn't film in the summer of 2000. Let's learn about sprinting. Walking through the snow with a heavy pack can get tiring. Sometimes you just have to run. Escape wildlife, avoid weak ice, or get to shelter faster by sprinting. Sprinting on weak ice sounds scary. Would think that you should move slowly and maybe stretch out and not be vertical. No, keep in mind that sprinting uses up more calories than walking, and your sprint stamina is limited by how restrictive your clothing is. It takes you a little while to recover sprint stamina. Use it wisely. 8. Fire provides heat, water, food, protection. You'll need fire starter, tinder, and fuel. Accelerant speeds up the process. Fuel types impact burn time and heat production. An active fire, along with a can or a pot, can be used to cook and boil water, as well as keeping you from freezing to death. Cool. Clothing items can be viewed. 8. Did we learn about things? Rose hips. Mother Nature is your pharmacist sometimes. Craft rose hips into a preparation that can be boiled in water to produce tea with pain-relieving properties. Keep your eyes open for other natural remedies. Cool. How did you feel? Oh, it was amazing. I was a pretty new Esperanto speaker at the time. I started learning Esperanto when I was 11, but I went through about half of the postal course. I can't get down that way without hurting myself. Try this way. And then I took a break to learn some other languages, Spanish especially. Study, let's say. And when I came back to it, I found that I was having a lot of problematic influence from Spanish. And I was really struggling because my brain would reach for Esperanto words that I had learned and come up with only Spanish words, and it was just super frustrating for me. And so eventually I just packed Spanish away for a period of time. I told myself, this is temporary. I'm just doing this in order to get really fluent in Esperanto, and that worked for me. I like mentally put Spanish in a little box, a lot of sellotape all over it, packing tape. The box in the back corner of the mental attic, and just left it alone for a while. And that did the trick for me to get fluent in Esperanto. But at the time that I was cast, I was a substitution. We're in an ad break. I will continue telling stories when the ad break is over. We're going to pause the game and tab out to go to our BRB screen. I'll be back in 3 minutes. Hello, I am back. Welcome back. Alrighty, so let's see. Where was it? Oh yes, I was really new. I wasn't 100% confident in saying absolutely anything I wanted to say at any moment. Like my vocabulary was still growing, and I was, I guess you'd say, a beginner. We don't say that in English. We do in Esperanto. Comencinto. And I got cast because the person who had been cast in that role got strep throat, and she couldn't. She they had a filming schedule and they had a budget, and they were trying to like film other scenes that she wasn't in while she was getting well, but eventually they started losing money because having the studio, having the crew all cost a ton of money, and so they needed to throw somebody else in, and I was the right demographic for the role. An absolutely lucky break. And I had been through some stuff personally, and I was kind of struggling to climb my way out of a hole. And it was not my first year at NASC, but I'd had some real struggles personally that year, and my mom actually came with me that year, and it took a little convincing. Lucy had to work pretty hard to convince my mom that it would be okay for me to do that. My mom was a little afraid it would be too much stress and pressure and that it might be not good for me, but it turns out it was really, really good for me to have that feeling of community and that feeling of like being together and working in a group and feeling appreciated. And I find how it was made really interesting, and there isn't much about it online. One page from Esperanto USA and one page from ESF. I did find random YouTube videos about it from interviews from NASC 2004. You know what? That's interesting, Elliot. I have just stepped in as one of two co-editors for the Esperanto USA Bulletin, and so what you're saying and your questions makes me think that it might be an interesting article to add, maybe even a little series with interviews with who in the cast is still with us. Not everyone is. And certainly I'm really grateful that we made the film. We did everything that we could to try and keep it, like, we didn't make it of its time. We made it purposefully out of time, anachronistic, in order to hopefully have it age better. It turns out it didn't age all that well in the end, but the intention was so that it would still continue to be useful. Soundworks, hello, welcome in. Thanks for hoisting the flag. Soundworks is an amazing streamer and technologist, and is the reason that I'm streaming in the way I am. I would be streaming in a way more janky way than I am if it weren't for Soundworks. So grateful. So grateful. Let's go back to the game screen. And I'm absolutely happy to, talk about my experience with it or whatever. And I'm really interested in your experience of the series as a learner. It was designed to be like every lesson was a little bit more complex. It's a graded curriculum, meaning like every lesson has more vocabulary than the one before and builds on the vocabulary that was introduced and builds on the grammatical constructions that were introduced in the previous lessons. So yeah, I'm always interested to find out. I mean, now that I'm a teacher, I'm really interested to find out how have people been using it? What ways has it been helpful or not helpful? In what ways does it work? In what ways does it not work for you? I see rabbits. I've got stones. Don't want to spook them. My distance a little bit here. Around. These, they're me crouching. And going slowly. These stones. Okay. Hello, bunnies. cattail. These are very far away. I think I'm that good at throwing rocks. I'm not usually into throwing rocks at bunnies, to be honest, but now I'm hungry enough. Oh no. Now they've all scattered. Ugh. Okay.
So
Grab a few.
cold.
Okay, oh, I'm freezing. I can't be throwing rocks at rabbits. I need to, something about the fact that I'm freezing to death.
Someone's been here recently. Could it have been Astrid?
75% chance of success. Thing we can do 55, 75. Well, I like 55 better than I like 75 better than 55. My parents have learned a good bit of Esperanto. They're very rusty and they don't, you know, keep it up.
It worked.
But they've both been to Nask more than once. Alright, 3 hours. I'm gonna stop myself from freezing and try and have some bunnies. Maybe gather some cattails. Cattails right around here. I see some sticks. Wait, it's gonna take me a little bit to warm up. Let's try passing the time. That's a thing. Let's pass the time for an hour and see if I feel warmer. I feel so much warmer. Okay, let's add a little bit more fuel. And then catch some bunnies before it gets dark to catch any bunnies. Bunnies. Huh? Oh man, it couldn't have sat still better for me. This yet. More there. Ugh. Work. Let's grab this cattail. You're referring to Imago Filmoi. I seem to recall that they did 3 video films, Gerda Malaperis, Lapro being the last 2. Well, they tried to fund a Zamenhof documentary up in January 2013. Interesting. Certainly Gerda Malaperis is really well known worldwide. A filmed version of a book course. Just stand still for a sec. Okay. Don't look. Just don't look, okay? Poor rabbit. This is survival. We make different decisions in a situation like that. I see a rabbit in between me and my fire. It came up too close to me and then ran away. I should have crouched. I did not crouch. Crouching is better for not scaring rabbits. Oh, hello. Crouching. Oh no, too late. And once one runs, they all run. Fire do we have? 2 hours and 40 minutes. Let's add a little bit more fuel to the fire here. Water. I think either dubbing over older films, it's cheap to get the rights, or working with an animation studio to dub over an existing animation stream. Yes, I have participated in some overdubs of films. It's been, you know, fun to work on a project like that. I hope that we'll continue to do that. There's a new group that's working on overdub projects. Wait. Well, look. I don't know. I think attempt is, I mean, completed, as I know. I've definitely seen comments from people who've watched it who said that they liked it very much. I might be getting better at this. It was completed, yes. Maybe we go ahead and do a watch party for that. It's getting dark. More fuel. Four hours. Let's see. What kind of time is it? Night is definitely more than 4 hours more long. Let's get some more wood. IMDb. Yeah, here's the thing. The projects that I worked on, I did voiceovers for quite a few overdubs for second language tracks for multiple movies, official second language tracks in Esperanto. And here's another bit of Scarf. Good news. And the only credit that was given to the Esperanto voice actors was in the DVD itself, and not on IMDb. I don't know. Is IMDb editable? Is it like Wikipedia? It is. Then that would be cool. If it isn't, well, yet another thing that oh, more rabbit maybe no. You can edit it. All right. Well, there's a project I should work on. Because it's just not right. None of us were paid. It was a low budget project. The actors themselves, not the voice actors, but the actual actors, were also volunteer actors. They did it for NPR. And there are things about that experience that I have not talked about publicly and probably will at some point. But for the moment, I think I'm going to skin some rabbits instead. We're gonna do that. There are 2 tiers, basic and premium. What? The premium can add more, but you can get someone with a premium account to add things that you can't. Oh, this is about IMDb. I think it's projects you can't add unless premium. Sorry, it was a bad experience. It wasn't necessarily a bad experience overall, but I am not choosing to work with that director in the future. I think projects like that are absolutely worthwhile, worth doing. And I am glad that that director was interested enough in Esperanto to do something like that. It's such a cozy fire. Absolutely. Elliot, I really appreciate you coming in with this information about IMDb. I've never had a paid account for IMDb. Let's look at our clothing here. Is there anything that we have that we could put on that we haven't already put on? We just automatically put the jacket on when we found it. All right, we are wearing all the clothing that we have. Oh no, the fire went out. Can't cook our dinner without a fire. Well, we've wasted another match. Hopefully this will work. Everybody cross your fingers. Come on. Come on.
Turned out pretty well.
5 minutes. Well, we'll just go ahead with that bunch of sticks. All right. We'll go around to these stones. Cook some rabbit. And I'm gonna cook some water. We can melt half a liter of snow at a time. I thought the solution was to form a dubbing studio that offers Esperanto and recording audio in some form of open use that people could use in films or video games. Generic terms like "welcome to my shop." That's a super cool idea. Elliot, have you heard about Esperantajo or Esperantajo Discord server? Kind of working on an idea that would change different elements of your stream according to in-game status. For example, when your character's cold, your webcam might go blue. Sound works. What is this magic of which you speak? That's incredible. That is awesome. Oh my gosh. That sounds amazing. We're gonna eat some rabbit. In real life, guys, you can die if you eat nothing but rabbit, because rabbit does not have all of the nutrition that you need. It's really, 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 really low fat. And this water is now safe to drink, but I don't know how thirsty I am. I'm thirsty enough. Let's drink some water. I have to get used to holding the space key until I've finished making all of my choices. The space key doesn't toggle the radial menu on and off. You have to hold the space key to hold the radial menu. So, Elliot, there's a group that got together on Discord, and they're the ones that did the Mia Nomo project. And as far as I know, they're planning on continuing and doing more voiceover projects. So, just from a lack of fat or not having all the essential amino acids, the Roy Nasty, welcome in, and I don't know. I am aware that there are multiple different dangers with rabbits. I mean, for one thing, when you're field dressing a rabbit, very important not to nick certain inside bits so as to prevent any parasites from... did I resolve the mounting of the monitors? It is working. There still is a pedestal, a stand hanging off of one of the monitors. But they are mounted and working beautifully, and eventually I will figure out how to get that off. And Also, I've managed to create a temporary mount for the new boom for the new mic that White Dove so kindly gifted the stream. And I'm currently using my old mic because I don't yet have my mixer set up and connected to the computer. So, yes, I can put the new mic in front of my mouth, but it doesn't connect to the computer yet. So, one step at a time, but we are making progress. It's very exciting. All right, we are trying to melt some more snow and eat some more rabbit. It's entirely possible, Constellazio, that we have a few viewers that are coming to see this game, since I hadn't been streaming this game regularly. Now I'm starting a playthrough, so I will be playing this game. And oh, the Roy Nasty might have come in at the end of a Duolingo stream. That happens sometimes. Yeah, I haven't streamed Duolingo very much. Occasionally Duolingo, occasionally some other language learning stuff. But I do enjoy going to Duolingo streams and also reading in occasionally. So it's possible that I got a raid back from one of the language learning Twitch streamers. Let's see, we've got one more bit of rabbit to cook. I don't feel really great about filling up on rabbit, but it's better than having an empty stomach, I think. Teeny says it do be a good game. Have you played this, Teeny? I haven't played very much. I'm gonna go ahead and eat that. And that's safe to take. How much water do we have now? Plenty. Let's just drink some. And we'll take this. And we'll add some more wood to the fire. How long should we have the fire last for? What time is it? Okay, let's just take a little nap. Bedroll. Come on. Tell me I can set the bedroll down. So, at this point, I start asking questions from people who have played this game before. Is it because I have to be under shelter? Do I need to have a cave or something? I thought that I could take a nap here. Me too, Teeny. That's the first thing that happens in any game is I'm carrying too much stuff. I swear that the other day, Monday, I was playing this on explore mode. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it was... No, I thought for sure that I could put the bedroll down and have a little sleep. It's not like I'm that tired. I could just pass the time. Instead... This isn't Wildflowers with all of the TARDIS pockets. Yes, the pockets of infinite holding. We love that about Wildflowers. Absolutely. Well, I guess we will. Eat this. The time. Try 3 hours. It will be morning by then. Plenty warm, it's good to know. Okay, yep, there's a little bit of light in the sky. How much fire is left? An hour. I think I can't pass the time in units of less than an hour. I see A little bit. Oh, I'm still crouching. Am I slow? Feel slow. I used to play Mud. This is a little bit of Scarf. That's good. That she was here. Used to play Mud, says Soundworks. I love Muds. That had a portable hole. It was basically a pouch. It could hold countless items and was weightless in your inventory. Ooh, I like it. A lovely solution. Okay, I think this is the way we're supposed to go.
Astrid,
Yes.
where did you go?
What other Esperanto media should I check out? What do you watch in other languages to learn? Oh, hang on, guys. Wait a second. I will answer that question in just a second. But, I'm gonna run at this. Off. Not working. Ah! Okay. That was scary. I've been thinking I need to
Looks like a new day is dawning.
make like either a chart or something that will point people at Esperanto media resources, like YouTubers and Twitch streamers and stuff like that. Because the last time I answered this question for somebody, it took me a long time to like pull together the stuff, and I was like, I'm gonna have to do this again sometime. And I didn't save my info in a way that made sense. So I think I need to make something like that and then have it be like updatable by multiple people. Maybe, I don't know. Or just stay on it. Let's see, I need to pick up some of these rocks because otherwise I won't be able to get any more bunnies, and I'm already not feeling very full.
Whoa,
See more bunnies.
looks like some kind of radio tower. I must be closer to civilization than I thought.
Good news. Go Fractal, I love that one. That's so pretty. Okay, we are cold.
Can't feel my hands.
Cold, too cold. It's going to be difficult to catch rabbits if I got so. Okay, but I am going to drink some more water. Probably the best place to carry water in this game is in your belly. Let's grab another rock and these cocktails. Do you use Discord, Elliot? Because there are a lot of resources, a lot of people on Discord. There's various Discords for Esperanto generally, Esperanto specific projects. There's a Discord for Esperanto USA. I'm not sure what country you're from. Is birch bark. Lightweight and flammable. Can be used as tinder or brewed into a restorative tea. That actually sounds delicious. Grab these. Oh no. Let go of the button too soon. Yes. I like Teeny's phrasing of Loot Goblin. That's definitely me. For sure. He came from up there? I am officially lost. Let's look at the map. Map. Oh, we have no map. Okay, fine. Let's learn about rolls. Extinguish restores lost condition. Bedroll allows you to rest whenever you like. Well, it didn't for me. Old Man's Beard Lichen, that's what we've been collecting from the tree branches. Antibacterial treatment for injuries. Cool. Stones for rabbits. Wolves are not dogs, and out here they are very dangerous. They normally avoid humans, but you want chance. So luckily we are playing the easy version of the game. Sorry about my eye line. I'm trying to turn on heater. There we go. Afraid of fire. Throwing a torch, that would have worked better than just throwing rocks. The best way to avoid tangling with wolves is to give them a wide berth. I did not do that. You're attracted to blood, raw meat, and raw fish. Luckily I didn't have any of those on me. Birch bark can be brewed. Got it. Okay, well, we can't go to the map yet. I think I'm going in the right direction because I see cattail plants that I have not yet harvested. Well, I mean, they want to come with me. I could definitely say yes to that. Oh no, I'm shaking. Won't work because I'm shaking. Okay. Some sticks and a place to make fire. A cave. This. Nobody in here but us chickens. Oh. That's cool. Alright. Fire. 75%. No, wait. Don't use up your birch bark like that. Irisan, yo saluton bonvenon al ĉi tie. Kiel ĉio ĉe vi hodiaŭ, kara?
Come on, come on.
Cross your fingers. On fire.
Well, thank goodness for that.
Like 2 hours of fire might get us warm. Let's try passing the time for an hour and goes. Healed. Okay. That will not be enough. Let's add more fuel. And that's not the right button. Nope. Okay. I'm all warm. Excellent news. Alright, we don't have anything. Oh, we do have something to cook. That's right. Do that. Holy venison. Sleepy. Let's go ahead and some water. Ancora un berlino. Belly. Let's see. 120 calories, 500 calories. Is a third of a stomach 620 calories? Let's find out. Yeah. Right, so maybe 2,000 calories is a whole stomach that cooked quickly. There's a train strike. Oh, I used the wait past the time until it's ready. So that's just fine and ready. How many rocks do I have? 3. Let's have 5. Because now that I'm not freezing, I might be able to catch more rabbits. Crouching. Slowly quiet. Okay, I'm crouching. It's faster than I am, but going back to this little lake. Saw other bunnies. Oh. Antibacterial wound dressing. Ingredients. Around. Only see one bunny. Don't look. Don't look. See any more bunnies? Oh, I see some more lichen. Original train was canceled from Berlin. And it all became pretty chaotic. That. Well, I hope they get what they need. Resume sooner rather. I hope they get what they need sooner rather than later so that trains can. But I do hope they get what they need. Oh, hello. Wait. Oh, I missed. Threw it right over the head of the rabbit. That's okay. Wrong button. Let's see. I'm still learning how to navigate things in the game, but I'm getting a little bit better at it. Okay, let's see if we can't catch that other rabbit. Club of the rabbit. Do it with 2. Yes. Don't sneak back up on them quickly enough. They will run away. And wait out the strike. I hope they get what they have. I'm glad you have the flexibility for that. Certainly, I imagine there's some people who don't. Now. This is the direction we need to go. Crouching will not help. Yes, this is the direction we need to go. my. Crows don't seem like a good omen. May have been a chance to go home, which involved waiting on stations and freezing badly. I don't like that plan. I don't like that plan for you at all. Hello? Dude? Oh dear.
Whoa. Someone's just sitting here, frozen. What the hell?
Key. Bye. See another fence down there. Chopped trees over there. Right below that marker in the top center of the screen. Doable because we knew we'd get home. Oh wait, we walked about 10 minutes the night before. -5 degrees, -5°C, but still below freezing.
Great, a town. Maybe I can find help there.
I see houses. The telephone lines. Figure out how to get back down without spraining an ankle. Oh. Windy. -12 with the wind chill. 12 Celsius degrees below freezing. More chopped trees. The town. A house way out there on that little hill. Center of the screen. I don't see people moving around. And some of these houses, look on the left side of town, are just burnt out shells. No roof. Blackened timbers. What happened here? Oh no! Not running. You seem to move faster downhill, is that true? I don't know. When he makes a noise like that, I get nervous. Okay. The other day, I played a little bit, I got into the town, and I had the hardest time finding this route, this particular route that I came in, back out of town. So I need...
Smoke from that chimney.
Ah.
That means someone's home.
Okay. So I need to like make myself a mental map of where in the town this little road dumps out into. It's... Okay.
Hello?
So I turn right at the stop sign to go to the house with fire coming in. Bureau de Poste de Milton Post Office.
This whole area looks like it's been abandoned for a while.
Their tower. Definitely somebody home. That house. Maybe only in... I hear wolves. Alright. I do not want to run into an ad break during particular storyful moment. Open door. How about knocking? Do we have an option for knocking? I would like to knock on the door to be polite and not just... Whose blood is that? More blood? Blood. Going on. More blood.
What happened here?
Dude. This guy has no possessions and his clothes are orange. Ooh, fishing hook. No possessions and orange clothes. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Elliot. Hello? So sorry to barge in.
Hello? Anybody here?
Oof. Oh. Oh. I want to get shot.
Hey. Hey, wake up. Holy shit! Wait! Hold your fire!
No shoot.
Get back.
Okay, okay. Just take it easy.
Can you hear her?
Why are you here?
I saw the smoke from your chimney.
Outsider.
What?
Thought so. Mainlander. Outsider. I don't recognize your voice, and you haven't left like the others. So, must be a mainlander. Someone who doesn't know any better.
My plane, I crashed in the mountains nearby. I'm looking for someone who crashed with me. A friend. She might be injured.
I haven't seen her.
Listen, could you maybe
Sure.
point that gun someplace else?
You think because my eyes are covered, I can't see you? Make the wrong move, say the wrong thing. You'll see how good a shot I am.
Fine to believe her.
I don't doubt it.
The others are all gone. If you're here, things must be worse than they thought.
I find the music balance to sometimes overpower her voice.
Name's Mackenzie, by the way. And you are?
I had a name once. But for years, the townsfolk have called me Grey Mother. A name takes on its own life. Such that at one point, the name becomes the thing it belongs to. Then the old names fade. Can only be remembered by the young and the true.
So, I should call you...
You should call me Grey Mother also.
Where are we?
Milton. A forgotten town, deep in the mountains. You're far from home.
But, where are we on Great Bear? My plane came down in a storm, and my compass was acting funny.
I've lived here all my life. Not much use for the outside world. Milton's the last of the old mountain towns. Now, it's almost impossible to get to. Or get out of. Only people left here are either too poor or too proud to leave.
Which are you?
I have what I need. At least I did, before the bad men came. Now I'm not sure I have enough to get through the winter.
I need to find my friend, but I'll do what I can to help.
My mind is fuzzy. Some things come through so sharp, others like a dream. Let me think. Let me rest. Maybe I can pull some memories out of the fog. Maybe I can find something that could help you find your friend.
The town seems so quiet. Does anyone still live here?
Not many. After the earthquakes, less. After last night, even fewer.
Where did everyone go?
That I cannot say. All I know is that I heard screams and could smell smoke for most of the night.
So she's mentioned bad men, and she said last night something happened, and now that fewer people here than there were before. That doesn't mean 0 people, but maybe the man in the woodshed, one of those bad men.
You mentioned smelling smoke?
Someone came here. One of the townsfolk. Tried to convince me to leave. They said there were houses burning in the town. They said people were scared and were leaving for the coast. On foot. Foolish plan. But that's what they said to do. After the quakes. If there was ever another emergency, go to the coast and help will come. They wanted me to go with them. But I'm not ready to leave Milton.
They left you here? Alone?
I'm not alone. I have my Lily.
Lily?
Never mind.
Your gun called Lily.
Sitting here with a rifle in your hand. You expecting trouble?
Trouble. Trouble found me.
You mean the storm?
The bad men. The bad men came. Took my things. Tried to take my house. They thought they were safe because Grey Mother can't see. They were wrong.
Who are the bad men?
The men, they passed through town. The night of the storm. The night of the lights.
I'm looking for my friend. She crashed with me when my plane came down in the mountains. Do you think she could have come through and been caught by these bad men?
I can't say for sure. Is your friend a survivor?
Yes. She is.
Then there is always hope.
Okay. I think we can risk one more question. Oop. One more question.
The bad men. Did they try to hurt you?
Everyone thinks being old means you're weak, but they underestimated Grey Mother.
It seems
Imminent.
they did.
Shoot. Okay, no more questions. She's saying she got underestimated and they didn't wind up killing her or taking her house. Obviously, she's wound up killing one of them. How many were there? We don't know. We will find out some more at the end of the ad break. I'm going to go get a cup of tea. I'm going to go ahead and start my break now and come back at the end of the ad break with a cup of tea. If you want to get a snack or a cup of tea or stand up and stretch, could be a good time to do that, and I will be back shortly. See you on the other side. Hello, we are back. Out of curiosity, do you guys hear any background music right now? I think you don't. I have this video in the background, and when I first started using these, I didn't have any, they didn't play music, but they're actually videos that have music accompanying them, and now the TV is actually very faintly when the noise gate is up. When I'm talking, you can hear a little bit of very faint music. I don't know if it's nice and I should turn it up. Like, I'm enjoying it, but I don't know whether that would be a good thing because sometimes the game has music. So this is all kind of just a little bit new. So trying to figure out what would be nice. Maybe I should try turning it up a little bit and get a little bit of feedback back from you all about whether or not that's nice, because I can always turn it back down again. It's not moving. What about the copyright of the music? I think it's copyright free. But like I've turned it way up and it's still not. I mean, the condenser mic isn't picking it up because it's far away. And you probably are only hearing it when the noise gate is already open still. Turning it up some more, just see what happens. Still nothing, except for when the noise gate is already open. And turn it back down. Because Elliot makes a good point. I'm not 100% sure that it's copyright free. I think it is. Could temporarily disable the gate? I mean, I think I'd rather not. I feel like I'm just opening a can of worms. Let's just go back to the game. The game has lovely music sometimes and lovely atmospheric sounds like wind at other times. So let's just do that. No, wrong. This instead is what I want. All right. Grey Mother has more information for us. Wrong. Try again.
I crashed without much food or gear myself. And if these bad men cleaned you out, we're gonna need to find some food and fuel, or neither of us is gonna make it through the next few days. You have any idea where we could find some supplies?
The bad men took everything. And the others in town who would have helped me are gone. The ones left will have their own worries. It's up to you, outsider.
I'll do what I can, but I'll need your help. There must be somewhere in town to get food, fuel, the essentials.
What about your friend? Aren't you in a hurry to find her?
Yes, I am. And I'll be looking for signs of her. But there's a lot of ground to cover, and without gear, I won't make it. So while I'm looking for supplies, you see what you can remember about the Night of the Lights, and if she might have passed through town. That way, maybe we can help each other.
Okay, outsider. Grey Mother can't promise she can unlock the secrets in the dark cupboards of her mind. But she'll try.
I will answer those questions after we've progressed the story a little bit further. Maybe when I go out looking for supplies will be a great time for me to do a little bit more story time. More of your questions, Elliot. I'm super glad that you're asking. Gives me a chance to tell some stories and gives us something to talk about while he's walking around in the cold looking for fuel and other things. No, I've pushed the wrong button again. Oh my goodness. Okay.
What really happened here? It seems like people were here recently. Where did they go? Why didn't they call for help or just drive out?
The power went out. Who knows the reason? People started to get cold, hungry. They panicked, started to talk crazy. Others walked here from the highway. Some belonged here. Others were outsiders, like you.
Did anyone see a woman? Brown hair, would have had a tan jacket, a scarf with birds on it. Possibly injured.
There was an outsider woman. I heard her pass through. She wasn't alone. There were angry voices and... But the storm was too loud.
Voices?
I lost the voices and I couldn't get them back.
I keep pressing the space bar when I click spaces for finished.
Before, you mentioned hearing voices. Do you remember what you heard?
Memories are gray, misty. I'm trying to remember. It was windy. The blizzard was already waking up. But I heard yelling. A scream.
Was it a woman's voice?
I'm not sure. The voices were thin, far. The blizzard was waking up. Soon there was only wind and darkness. I don't know. I don't remember. It's all cloudy now.
At this point, he's harassing her. I kind of feel like this is a lot, you know? Like, he's asking her so many questions. I kind of feel like let's maybe go look for some supplies and ask her some more questions when we come back. See, what time is it? It's evening. Let's drink a little bit of water and see if we can't find a few supplies. Come back. Don't have a TV at home. Whenever I can, I use the one here. So, are you in Berlin or at the Stadtmuseum? Let's go this way. Oh, I see a wolf. Anything in the glove box? Nothing. Right. Okay. Is boarded up. Hey. Red material. I thought her scarf was green? Looking for firewood. There is not a lot, but a little bit here. We've got a hatchet now. In Berlin, not at the studio. Way too cold there. Oh, I hear it. Yeah. It's such an old building. They've retrofit some parts of it for heat, maybe? Am I correct? I might not be correct. The office might be heated? That sounded like a screaming rabbit. That sounded like if there's rabbits around here. I'm gonna grab a couple stones. That red indicator on the bottom right of the screen says I'm standing on a slope. Okay, I'm gonna head over to that woodlot. Well, maybe not as far as the woodlot. I'm trying to collect some firewood, is my goal. Might not wind up going as far as the woodlot if I find a bunch of firewood before I get there. And if it gets dark real fast. Down here. That's quite the slope. Is the ice thick enough? I'm just exploring. This is a beautiful waterfall. Wow. Stick. Back here. Nothing. Right. Maybe we do a little hurrying. How many stones do we have? 3. Is not a lot. Let's get 5. In case we see any rabbits. Looks like a place where there could be rabbits. And here I am with 7 stones. Did I mention I was a loot goblin? Just like Teeny says. Okay, should we go under the bridge or up to the woodlot? How much food do we have? Not much food. We've gotten some burnable things. See if we can't find some rabbits down here. So far, I've seen rabbits on the ice, like basically on frozen ponds. This is a frozen stream, river. I don't want to stay out too late and have it get really dark on me. I do have a couple of torches. I see another bridge. Tax, saluton alvi, kiel cio iras tibi hodiaŭ? Tu via laboro glatas? Mi serĉas kuniklojn. Kaj aŭ leporojn, ne gravas al mi. Carai, se vi estas en la babilejo kaj Esperanton, eble diru saluton? Se vi volas, por sciigi al nia nova amiko Elliot, kiwi parolas Esperanto. Alright, we are wandering very far and not finding rabbits. I'm about to turn around. I don't see any rabbits. I don't see any food at all. Do we have a map? Is there a map? We have a map. Okay, look. I've gone way far away from town. I need to turn around. But, wait. You stick? Rose hips. Take those so it will be worth my while to have come out this far. I wonder whether they'll grow back again. Work was okay. Been helping my boss's neighbor out with his new computer. Called your blind computer expert friend to help me out. Cool. Alright. That's it. We're not continuing on. Done the hello? Let's look at the map again. This must be the buildings. But it's way too late at night to go over there. I would really not be happy if I got stuck out in the cold and not able to use my bedroll again. Let's jog home. Because night is soon. Sundown is soon. Let's do a little jogging. Jog walk. All that good stuff. Mokona, sleep well. Oh, I didn't see that you said you were so exhausted. I hope you have a wonderful rest. Sleep tight. Thank you so much for being here. It is late where you are. Sleep well. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Hope I didn't miss you entirely. Jog. There's the bridge. It's this way. I'm just going to take a quick peek. Uh-huh. It's like a farm. Up. not the map. Yep. So this area here is a farm that we can explore on an edition. Not just right now. Get late. There's that majestic waterfall we were looking at earlier. In other news, it's been snowing yesterday and today. I got a notification on my phone late last night that there was going to be some flurries, but I was not outside at the time. And sometimes when I get those notifications on my phone, what it actually means is at higher elevations somewhere near you, there's going to be a little bit of flurries. Okay. Maybe get some wood here. Oh, hello. Glad that he was more scared of me than I was of him, because I was a little scared. Road and a woodlot. Church? I was hoping for a chocolate bar. No luck. Boy. Looks like they've carted off all the wood. I was kind of hoping, saw a woodlot, there'd be a lot of wood for me in the woodlot. Oh, here it is! Ooh, I found the mother lode. Just wait, I'm gonna get overburdened. And I forgot to tell you the answer. Question. Have you thought about making educational Esperanto media? What have you thought about? What do you wish other people did? What do you see missing? I have. I am a trained teacher. I taught at NASC for multiple years. I do still teach online, private lessons, whatever. I don't currently have that type of YouTube channel. That's right, Tux. Elliot and I were talking about that earlier. Elliot had a whole bunch of questions about the process and the history behind it and everything. We are going to need to turn around real soon. Let's start turning around. We'll go back through that other woodlot and head back across the bridge into town. I don't currently have that type of YouTube channel. My current YouTube channel is just a repository for Twitch VODs. There is a wolf over there. We're noping out. I've got plenty of wood. I don't need to go over there where that wolf is right now. Am I carrying raw meat? Yeah, I am definitely carrying raw meat. Let's go away from the wolf. So, yes, I've definitely thought about it. My role has been mostly around culture. I feel like we have more people. Let's see. There's a need for educational media, but there's also a need for other types of media. And my role has been that to my way of thinking, has been in encouraging people and doing it myself in creating media that's just using Esperanto rather than about Esperanto in Esperanto. And so that's been where my interest has been. Even though I have training in teaching, there are a lot of people doing educational stuff, and I do educational stuff on stream. I'm always open to questions about Esperanto and how it works, and about the culture as well. So let's see here. I'm going to put some stuff in the cabinet. What are we going to put in the cabinet? Cured leather. Antibiotics. Most of the coal. Fish hook yet. We don't have fish. This in there. Some of these. Those. These. You know what? I think if I have a hatchet, I don't really need that. A lot of sticks and stones. Purification tablets in. Oh. All right, that will help. Knitting a gnome, so cute. There seem to be way more media teaching Esperanto and talking about Esperanto and not so much in Esperanto. Yeah. So... Oh. Let's cook. Let's... well... Hang on. Why can't I cook the rabbits? Oh, I haven't skinned the rabbits. Yes. Do that first. Let's see. I need to... Actually, could you restate the question that you asked while we were talking with Grey Mother? Because I realized I haven't answered that. If you could just copy pasta it back into chat again, that would help me so much. Because in order to scroll back to it, I have to tab out of the game, and then you can't hear the game anymore. And it's not that there's anything particularly, you know, evil about talking about Esperanto. It's just that there's already a lot of that. And I want to crack my elbows and stretch. There's already a lot of that, and so on Fridays I stream in Esperanto, and usually I just stream some music or a video game, and I just do what I'm gonna do on stream, but I do it while I'm speaking Esperanto rather than English. Last week was the exception. We were working on some stuff that needed cross-language collaboration, so we went back and forth between Esperanto and English, and that worked okay, even though I don't normally do that on a Friday, but it worked out really well, actually. Now we're gonna cook the rabbit. Got 2 cooking slots, I think. Wow, one of them is gonna cook really quick. That's sus. Why is it cooking so quickly? Maybe it's a very small piece. 18 calories. Yes, a very small piece indeed. That was just a snack. That's okay. We now have a free cooking slot for the rest of the rabbit. Okay. Half an hour. That gives us time to go look for a pot. Ouch. It's dark. It's dark. Okay, I know this is the kitchen, but it's so dark. Torch. That button. Okay. Hot. Hot.
What have we here?
Okay, saving our torch for later. And let's get some water clean, ready. We're passing the time. Ĉu scias kiel croceti? Tio estis demando al Tux. Mia rilato al crocetado estas la jena. Croceti estas kiel kunigi du pecojn de trikitaĵo kaj meti randon sur trikitaĵo. Jen mia rilato al crocetado. Jes, mi scipovas iom, ne ĉiom. So I know how to, I was saying, I know how to crochet, but my relationship with it is thus. I use it to put together two pieces of knit material or to put an edging on a piece of knit that I've made. All right, we're gonna, oh, wait, wrong. No, I want water. Make 2 liters water that will not make us sick. That is the goal. In the meantime, let's drink some of the water that we do have. All right, do we have any other snacks? 495 calories of rabbit. Maybe I'll wait just a little longer. That. Cattail stalks. All right, check the gas station for more supplies. Stock Grey Mother's fridge with food. Fill Grey Mother's firewood bin outside. Okay. Let's go fill the firewood bin. Dark. So dark. Firewood bin. Cedar firewood. 6. 7.11 out of 12 firewoods. How much firewoods is the stick? Do not. Alright, so dark. On this water. Till milk. Go ahead and pass the time. Fill the water. Oh, we have time. Safe to drink. That. All right. I want, this is gross, guys, but I want to make use of the gut that I took. The way to do that is to put it down inside and let it let it cure. So it's 1% cured now. It's just drying out in front of the fire. Poor lady. I hope she doesn't step in it. And I'm just gonna put my bedroll down, have a sleep. There. All right, let's see. 6 hours? 7? 7. The gnome is getting much bigger than I thought it would be. Oh my gosh. I set a goal for myself to get good at knitting with DPNs again. Hence the gnome. DPNs, double pointed needles. All right, let's see. It is morning and I'm thirsty. And let's ask her a couple more questions.
You keep calling me a mainlander. Why?
It's what you are, isn't it? From the mainland, an outsider. You don't really belong here, do you?
Okay, but you sound bitter about it.
We lost everything in the collapse. People didn't realize how dependent we'd become. Some were fine with it. Others didn't want the scraps from your table. Created deep rifts in families, communities, scars that never healed. The mainland had become our lifeline, and it was suddenly cut. And so, we suffered.
I guess I don't know much about that history.
I'm not surprised. You mainlanders have always been focused on your own story. Only interested in Great Bear when it had something to give you. If you can't cut it down or dig it out of the ground, what use is it to you?
Okay. Well, any idea how I can get out of this town? I need to find help.
The old quake closed down most of the roads in and out of town. That was years ago. Blizzard just swept through town after the power went out. As for help, you won't find any out there. You're on your own. We both are.
The power seems out all over town.
The power's always been spotty here, since the quakes. No money to fix the broken stuff left behind. And nobody from the mainland seemed to care enough to do anything about it.
I'm sure someone will come and fix it.
Nobody's coming to save Milton.
How can you be so sure?
I've learned to hear the difference between something quiet and something abandoned. This goes deeper than just a stillness. It feels like the moments before the world goes to sleep. We're just the last ones left awake to notice it.
All right. Let's try to get some food. Oh, at the map. Need to go to the gas station to check for supplies. That means let's go out the door and turn left. Oh, the snow is so beautiful. I really love this. I feel like my lamp is a little hot. Oh, hang on. I can't walk, fix my lamp at the same time. Especially not with the foot or the monitor hanging off the monitor. Let's see. Oh, that's a little better. An extra challenge because I'm knitting from a German pattern, but English is back up nice. We are kind of going right through the town without exploring any of the places, but really short on food. So since she said there would be supplies at the gas station, I mean, I'm thinking we can probably at least find a chocolate bar. Hope. Oh, another woodlot. Let's not overburden ourselves with wood right now, but on the way back from the gas station, we can try and pick up some wood. How are we for rocks? 7. Plenty. Plenty. How can you even find the gas station in all that snow? Well, I think almost. Just kind of trusted the map. It said get on the main road and go that way. Till you get to the gas station, then turn. In. Oh, hello.
Well, another stranger. Have you escaped the town?
Escape the town? No, I just arrived.
Not a refugee from the highways, then. You look weary, traveler. Come, warm yourself by the fire.
Who are you?
I'm nobody. But you can call me Methuselah. I'm here to witness the passing of an age.
Oh, boy.
What do you mean, the passing?
Don't you see the signs?
Gosh, this guy's really laying it on thick. They're hitting all the memes with this dude. Weary traveler. The passing of an age. I love it. This voice actor sounds like he's been in a lot of video games set in a medieval type period, you know? He just sounds exactly like the bartender or shopkeeper from any RPG ever. You know what I mean?
What is this town? I don't recall seeing it on any maps.
This is Milton. Paradise Lost. It's a town of the old world.
That's a pun.
Discarded, left behind. You won't find much hope.
I need to find my friend.
I'm not sure you'll find any friends here.
I'm looking for my friend. She was with me when my plane crashed. But it looks like she must have made it out alive. Have you seen anyone pass by here?
Many people have passed. All have gone into the town. I haven't seen any come back.
You seem oddly familiar, old man.
Is that right?
Yeah. And this whole place feels strange and empty.
The quakes changed everything here years ago. Great Bear's back was broken, and it's been laid low ever since.
Then what are you still doing here?
Aren't we here to witness an apocalypse of an apocalypse, you and I? No one thought the world would end this way, but how could they not have seen it?
It's probably just the storm. Power failure. I'm sure everything will be back to normal in a few days.
I'm not sure anything will ever be back to normal.
Any idea why all the cars are stalled and left behind?
They all stopped running. People abandoned them. Nothing but metal coffins now.
You always this cheerful?
My heart weeps for you, stranger. My days are nearly finished. But you'll have to live with what remains.
Well,
Go safely, and good luck to you. I hope you find what you're looking for.
will he mind if I just all the stuff? Evidently not. Finding lots of tinder. What I really want is food. Not sure I would want anything I found in a microwave. Here. Where's... Thirsty. So, I remember some of the questions that Elliot had that I hadn't answered yet, but I'm not sure if Elliot is still here or not. This place is just crackers. Anybody else catch the Paradise Lost? Alright, I think we will have no problem filling the wood box, but food is another issue. We have found a lot of food yet. Oh, I see candy bar. Oh, I see beef jerky. Ooh. More beef. Moldy beef jerky. Yuck. Soda. Sardines! Yes! Soda Summit soda. Cha. This is turning out to be a whole day's activity. Shopping. Room. Oh. Well, I really think it might be a little bit much if I were to chop his broom up for firewood. That would probably be considered rude. Granola bar. Ooh, socks. Fair pair of socks. Might even be able to wear 2 pairs of socks. Products. Oh. It. History of the Collapse Part 1. Leaflet containing information about Great Bear Island presented by the Great Bear Historical Society. Okay, reading time. In the mid 2000s, no, in the mid 20, well, it's not saying which decade it is. I don't know quite how to read that out loud. Any ideas, anybody? The ongoing global economic crisis, fueled by continued political instability in the US and Europe, contributing to increasing volatility in the financial markets, led to the sudden catastrophic collapse of the Canadian and, in general, the North American banking system. This immediately rendered Canadian currency worthless, triggered superinflation of the US dollar, and all trade and economic activity promptly shifted to the Chinese yuan or cryptocurrencies. Bitcoin. I see this is set in the future. Crippled economically, Canada was brought under the financial oversight of the North American Economic Zone, which positioned Canada as a kind of protectorate of a larger US-based economic bloc. From this point onward, the majority of economic activity became centralized on Canada's already densely urbanized population, with smaller rural and remote communities being essentially cut off. Without a local economic lifeline, many of these communities had become dependent on or their continued existence, most rural or remote communities became hollowed out as people fled to urban areas in search of greater economic stability. Understandable. We'll take it. We are starting a collection, I guess. I didn't specifically read that Mexico was excluded. Another bedroll. Mexico is part of North America. This is factual to everyone other than people who live in the United States. The concept of Central America does not exist outside of the United States. Let's just say. In the rest of the world, we have North America and South America. But somehow the United States decided to invent Central America, which is strange because the United States is not part of Central America as it defines Central America. Right? It's weird. Driving gloves. Thin leather gloves designed for driving. Not much use in the cold. Still, the leather could be useful. Irizano says, can confirm. Ooh, we need a pry bar to get into that locker. All right. We will be home by dark, I think. Never learned anything about Central America. Yeah. That doesn't mean that you never learned... Oh, note describing the location of emergency supplies. Wait, what? Hey, bud, sorry to leave you hanging like this with the storm and the power and everything, but it sounds like it's all gone to hell out at the upper bridge tonight. Car's broken down, a mess, and some rich mainlander won't budge from his truck. Probably thinks we're all a bunch of bandits waiting off, usual story. Anyway, me and Jason are going to go up there and see if we can talk some sense into him before the storm gets even worse. I'll sort you out in the morning. Thanks, Peter. Okay, now let's check our map.
I could use this.
Yeah. Maybe, ooh, peaches. Yes, please. Yes, peaches for me. Peaches free. All right. Fire barrel. We could start a fire here if we needed to cook something. Oh. We knew about Mexico and stuff, but it was never Central America. Yeah, not learning about Central America, quote unquote, doesn't mean not learning about the countries that the United States considers part of Central. All right, let's look at the map. Here we are. There's the house. Oh, this bridge. Wow. I don't think I've ever been there. If I have, I do not recall having ever been there. That's quite far. I don't remember looking at the ceiling before. All right, I think we've probably found all the stuff that we can take from that. Fridge. Open fridge. Open fridge. Okay. I see thing. There we go. Water bottle. Cardboard. No zombies so far. Yeah, it's a good question. I mean, it's a survival game set in a post-apocalyptic future. So, all I can confirm is no zombies yet. I think this game isn't supposed to have zombies, but don't know for sure. Now I'm taking granola bars right under this guy's nose. Doesn't seem upset about it. Feel a little weird. Really cleaning him out. Not even trading with him. I'm taking everything. Also, it's getting on towards evening. Worst case scenario, do have some light. Know how far it'll go. Ooh. Maybe I should leave some of those paddles in case I need them later as paddles. Might be delaying. Dog food. Oh boy. I hope it's very moonlit. Trouble. 5 more minutes until next ad break. Got it. Beans. Lint. More peaches. Okay. It is now officially night. Ooh, energy drink. First one of its kind I've seen. Storm lantern. Oh, heck yeah. I'm searching the register right in front of this guy. This is crazy. Good thing he's got a fire going, or extremely dark. Okay, bye, dude. Thanks for the stuff.
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
Oh no. How overburdened am I? How can I tell? Here, let's start by soda. That's heavy. No, I guess I'm not. Eat a little food. What's heavy? Rabbit. I guess. How many minutes till the ad break? I'm gonna head back to the Grey Mother's house. You'll snooze it? Thank you, that's perfect. We're gonna walk and not run. Snoozing would be awesome. Perfect. That's probably exactly the amount of time I need. And now I have an actual countdown timer. Very helpful. Walking and not running because I'm very overburdened. I don't know how to find out exactly how overburdened I am. I'm still learning how to play the game. Boy, is it. Sun is down, but we're still in dusk. Things are glowy. Grey Mother's. No running. I might sprain an ankle. I'm carrying too much loot. Oh, Cherry Bell, hello. It's so nice to see you. Working, lurking. Y'all, we had a little bit of nitty, Knitty Natter and Crochet Talk. If you like knitting and crochet, make sure to follow Cherry Bell. She is a multi-craftual streamer. All right. So here we are, and I think it's a good moment to just pause the stream. We'll deal with all of the stuff that we got, all the loot that we got when we stream this game again. It might be next Wednesday. It might be Monday. How do you guys feel about me continuing a story mode playthrough of a game through streams that are in different languages? I didn't used to ever do that. And then I started doing that occasionally and it seemed to work, but it seems kind of like my brain logic tells me, no, can't do that. Oh, but in order to save the game, I have to sleep. Let's do this. Can we snooze a second time? We can. Let's go ahead and snooze again. And I will kind of try and deal with the stuff that we got. Do we have anything we need to cook? Oh no. Menu. Perfect. Because it's not actually time to sleep yet. If we sleep now, we'll wake up before it's morning. If anything needing cooking. I could cook some peaches. Would be nice. All right, let's do this. We're gonna put some food in her kitchen. Can't see a darn thing. Let's try the lantern. Used it before. Oh. Go. Very cool. All right, we need 8,000 something. What have we got? All right, we're close. Yet. $7,800. This? No, wait. A 2-minute recap? Oh my goodness. Looks like we might have filled it enough. 2-minute recap. That's difficult. So this guy crashed his plane on an island in the far north of Canada. And he had his ex-wife with him. And he can't find her. And this town is empty except for this lady and a dude at the gas station. And he's trying to figure out what happened here. Why are some houses burned? This lady was here, but she can't remember quite what happened. She remembers little bits and pieces of things. I sit on the... Can't sit. Let me put some wood in her wood bin. So it's kind of like a mystery and a survival adventure. All right. Turn to the Grey Mother. Right, I brought you some supplies.
Have you been able to remember anything else about that night? Anything that might help me find my friend?
I'm back in that night. A wind howling. Voices passing through town. I can hear them just outside the window. It's windy, but the voices carry. They are yelling. Her voice, it passes through town. She's running. She's alone, calling for help. But no one comes.
Why didn't anyone help her?
Said before she wasn't alone.
Yes. Why didn't they? They should have found her before it was too late.
Anything else you can remember might help.
They said men came from the tunnel.
What about the tunnel?
The only way out of Milton. The only way through the mountains. It's the only way she could have gone.
On the way into town, there was an old man. Glasses, big beard, walking stick. He seemed a little odd.
Doesn't sound like anyone from Milton. Most of the elderly have gone. Or died. I'm the only one left. The only one from the old days.
All right, we're not going to continue the conversation with her now because I need to have a little sleep on bedroll in order to play the game. So I'm going to go ahead and sleep. 9 hours should be until morning. Hard to tell how many hours of sleep I need and what's the right amount of sleep, but sleeping will start a save game. There are other times when the game saves, but sleeping is the way to make the game save. Even taking 1 hour nap if you're not too awake to do that and do the trick. All right, there was no point drinking that because I'll have to do it again when we start up the game again. So I'm gonna look for a lovely raid target. Adding screen. I will be back for an Esperanto language stream on Friday. Did I see any feedback from you all about how you would feel about whether I continued this game on Friday or whether you would rather that I continue this story-based game in the same language stream? What I mean. I'm kind of leaning towards that, but if people are like really, really into it,
maybe that's what I'll say.
And they really want it to continue. What language I'm speaking, I don't know. I just wanted to hear what you all thought about that. I'm leaning towards waiting for another English language gaming day. Celestio says English day. Irisanyo says fine on Friday. Tux is either way. Okay. Well, thank you for your feedback, and I'm gonna raid our friend Ed Plays Jazz because he hasn't streamed in a little while. And we always like hanging out with him. He does music streams, and sometimes he uses his musical instruments to control video games, which is also very, very cool and unique and interesting. So I hope you all will enjoy his content, and I will be back on Friday with an Esperanto language stream, on Sunday with Wild Flowers on a mobile stream, and then Monday, if I'm feeling up to it, we'll do music, and if I'm not, we'll do more of this story mode, a Wintermute in the Long Dark, and if not, then we'll do that on Wednesday. So I will see you in the Discord, and I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your week, and take good care of yourselves and each other too if you can. And yeah, I'm gonna push this button so that people can be thanked, especially people who really help the stream happen. Thank you.